Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, the Tampa RV Show has officially begun, baby. And today I'm down at the Funtown RV display to give you a floor plan debut. This particular model is the 2026 Cardinal 37GALLEY, and this is a super cool take on a front kitchen. I think you guys are gonna really like it. And do me a favor, since this is the first day of the show, I'm trying to let as many people know that I am here. So if you could, drop a comment and simply say hello. You have no idea how much something like that helps me. And of course, if you guys are coming, I'd love to meet you. My wife is flying in on Thursday night, so we'll be here over the weekend. When it is the busy hours, I'll be down here with Funtown RV. Of course, when it's slow at the beginning and at the end, I'll be out recording a whole bunch of models. So if you want to drop a comment with what you want to see next, I'd be more than happy to, make sure that I shoot it, at least a short of it. You never know. You can only do so many videos a day, and this place gets bonkers. If you've never been, I think they say something like 70,000 people come. Pretty darn crazy, but this is a media day, so having a great time. But as you can see, dual axles, since this is brand new, I'm gonna see if they have all the specifications, the length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes. If they do, that will be in the description, but I will put a link for Funtown RV, so that way you can check it. But front living fifth wheel, it's also got the, I don't know what galley stands for. I don't know if that means like laundry room or if that's storage. Not too much of a fancy guy, and people hire me because I'm friendly, but 37 RV galley, I'm sorry, front kitchen fifth wheel, but it does have the laundry room. So we'll get back to this, but you can actually put in a washer and dryer down there as well, which is pretty darn cool. So a really nice half bath. You got the bedroom bathroom combination here into the back. I'll get back to that here in just a moment, but I'll tell you what, I go through a ton of RVs and this is a pretty darn unique setup. So you got the mid-living situation. They do have the zebra shades. Not a huge fan of the zebra shades. I prefer the night shades if myself, but this is the day and night kind of combined into one. But both windows do open up and both sofas provide you with some extra sleeping. Of course, you have yourself some recliners with a place where not only you can plug in a cell phone, but you can also rest up a couple things. Like my wife likes to, read her books and all that. She'd be able to kick back, relax, a couple pull tabs there, good to go. Maybe you're bringing the grandkids, plop them down on either side. You got a fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty, and you have your Insignia TV, so a little bit of an upgrade there. It's also going to be a smart TV, so that way you can watch, your movies down at the campground. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. You got the barrel roofing right into here, so you're looking at about 6'4" or so, I would guess. And they did go ahead, it looks like, with the Furrion chill cube, so I like to see that. So that's pretty nice. It's the ducted version of it, so I think that's pretty cool. So I'm assuming it's going to be two 15s and an 18K AC. Can't complain there. The kitchen, it looks like it's pretty compact. Like if you were to sit down and draw this floor plan, I'd say hard pass. But now being in it, it's actually got enough space in there. One, you got a pretty good size refrigerator. I think that's the 16 cubic foot Furrion, 16, 18, something around there. It is strapped in. They're getting ready for show, so I don't really want to open it up. And then you have your high top dinette seating that does have power right over there too. So I think that is pretty cool. A good place to sit down, play some euchre, have a little bit of fun there. Maybe have some breakfast and enjoy a view. As you can see, you can get one heck of a one. I actually like the trees down here in Tampa. These two kind of suck, but the other ones are pretty darn cool. Tampa's got some really cool trees. Big tree guy, big tree guy. These open up right there. You're good to go. And then you get a really good amount of countertop space. And then you got the 6 pull-out drawers. You can't complain about that. So the bottom two are going to be a little bit larger. You can see the depth there with using my hand. Oh, that was soft close too. And then, those are about 3/4 of the way right there. So they get a little bit smaller. You also got the hard wrap plastic for the countertops. So babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then you've got bada bing, bada boom. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. And then you come out underneath the sink. You got access to your plumbing. Very cool. Didn't know they started doing that. So this right here might not look important to you, but most brands, if you look down at the plumbing, that's actually going to be a crimp point. So they're using these little brackets to mold it. Lance is a truck camper. They'll sell for like $100 grand. That's actually the same stuff that they use just to turn it to almost a 90-degree angle instead of putting that crimp point, which is going to be a leak point. And we all know, you know, the more you drive around an RV, the better the chances are that something can wriggle loose. So I like to see that. Wasn't expecting that in a Cardinal, because for the most part, it's going to be an entry-level camper in terms of price. They got some good options. They got some high ones, you know, like the upgraded AC. But for the most part, it's more of an entry-level, you know, style unit. Just looks really nice. So I like to see that. Accent lighting, a couple more pull-out drawers, and we're out of here. But if you guys have made it this far, I'm getting close to the 100,000 mark. It'll be probably maybe like 4 or 5 months or so until I get there. But if you guys could help speed it along, I'd be appreciative. Here's the control for that chill cube. So you can simply just turn that thing on. Hopefully it doesn't blow a fuse down here. I don't know if you're allowed to run an AC, but easy peasy. You also have all your different tank valves right there, all your different lighting controls, your slide controls, and then your Suburban on-demand hot water heater as well. Fuse box right down below, and then the 2 steps. So I think what's pretty cool is that it's one level once you get up into the living room. You don't have to drop back down. That thing works so well. I can feel a breeze from right here. So that is pretty cool. If you guys come down to the show, I highly encourage you to pop that thing on and try it. And then you got the washer and dryer, baby. Washer and dryer room, I guess I should say. So plastic foot flush throne. I would like to see porcelain. That's probably something that if I was to purchase it, I would switch out almost immediately. But you do have washer and dryer prep. And then if you open this up, you got plenty of cabinetry and countertop space, you know, as well. Window that opens up for a good breeze. And then, ooh, little mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. Got yourself a sink, place to put a couple things, and there's your washer and dryer room. Pretty darn nice. You can hang a towel on me. You got the little beetle guy. I prefer the octopus guys, but the beetle guy will work out just all right. Now, into the bedroom. Kind of a basic looking bedroom, but I'll tell you what, it gets the job done. You got yourself a king bed with king size storage up underneath. If you want to, you know, love up on honey buns, this would be the place to do it. There's going to be the storage up underneath. And then as you open up the closet here, something's holding that back. You got plenty of hanging room right there as well. So it opens up, you can hang up all your stuff, and you know you're ready to rock. You also got like a little vanity dinette situation in here. Backer for the easy mount TV will be located right here. So they actually put a piece of wood so that way you can drill into it right there. And then you have outlets, cable hookups, you know, and all that, as well as a little bit of cubbies over here, overhead storage with the window there. And then you're going to have 3 pull-out drawers. The bottom one, just a hair larger. And then the bathroom is no schlub either. I mean, you got the backlit mirror, another place, another gun, another mirror, another gun. Max air fan to suck out some of the steam or stink from whatever you're cooking up. Little sink opening here. Bada bang. Bada boom. And then you have a, looks like a 36 by 36 shower. So this is going to be exactly a 1 on the Roundy rating scale. Actually, I'm going to give it a 1.1 because I can do a full 360 without bumping into anything, which is really nice. And then a gorilla, you know, Shaq could be showering in this thing. You got probably about 9 feet of head clearance right there. You know, you were ready to rock. But you guys will have to let me know what you think. And let me know if you guys are coming to the show. Like I said, the busier it gets, the more time I'll be here with Funtown. And then once it dies down, I'll be out making a whole bunch of videos. So make sure to let me know what you guys want to see. But 2026 Cardinal 37 Galley, all new floor plan. I think it's debuting down here at the show. At least nobody's recorded it, which is pretty cool for me. You got the electric auto leveling there for you. Aluminum frame construction as well. You got the slim rack slide right there. So instead of your traditional cable slide, they are going with the slim rack. 2 20-pound propane tanks with the room for 30. I actually prefer the 20s if you're traveling around because you can exchange them out at any sort of like, you know, gas station or anything like that. You're also going to get the aluminum frame construction with the linoleum finish. And then you got yourself more space back here, the GFCI, and you have some bottle openers there as well with the Under Armour protection. Boom, 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 boom. Composite steps that flip up into a doorway. And then you have the Lion's Head 125 lifetime warranty there too as well. Right here up on the back, you got your 2-inch receiver, so you're gonna get a towing package on this. It'll be 3,000-pound tow rating, 300-pound hitch rating with a 4-way flat. And you do have your backup camera preps. That way you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers as you drive down the road. 50 amp connection will be located right over here. You are eligible to put slide toppers on either one of these, which is going to be a piece of awning that goes from here to here, and it prevents debris from falling on top of your unit if that's something that you find value. And if not, you're going to need to get up there and you're going to need to start cleaning some stuff off when you do some traveling. Bada bang, bada boom for your dump stations. And then you got plenty of room into there. What would you do with a Klondike bar? Hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. You got your low point and high point drain right there. All your different, different valves for your fills. Suburban on-demand water heater. And this can be your battery disconnect, your place for your 2 batteries, and your electric leveling there too as well. And then a place for your spare tire and whatnot there up front. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, this is the 2026 Cardinal 37 Galley. My name is Hunter. Come and check out the Funtown display down here at the Tampa show. Today through Sunday, I'll be here. See you.